Look from the heart. What does that mean? Oh, I'm live. Hello, fellow heroes. I'm Action Smacchan, the 2-in-1 hero made up of a virus from the 70s and a guy who likes to play things. And I haven't turned this game on in a little bit. Exactly a week from the last stream. So I don't remember exactly where I was in terms of having all my items. It does seem that I have the resurrection bottles and the root beers. So maybe that's all I need. Either way, I need to go ahead and continue on. We only have, what, like a month? A month before the new game? The remaster? The remake? The HD 2D? The second story R comes out? And I want to be able to finish this Cave of Trials before we have to start the game all over again, but in a pretty version. Of course, I want to share that experience with you guys. But yeah, definitely got to finish this Cave of Trials. I suppose I'm about halfway through. They put like an extra teleporter after the last floor I finished. So that really gives me like very halfway through vibes. So I'd say I'm doing pretty well. So maybe I could finish another 2 floors. Maybe if I'm daring, maybe if I'm super cool, I could finish a 3rd one. Can you imagine if we actually got to floor 10? I think 10? I think I'm like going to floor 7 today. So wouldn't it be just like the craziest thing to be able to get to floor 10 today? I'm pretty sure 90% of this Cave of Trials time-wise is just going 90% to watching the animation for this dang magician and his dang Southern Cross move. Can't be doing all those. Gosh. I might forgetting how to play. I'm trying to press like circle to do my killer moves because I've been playing a whole lot of Tales of Eternia. Why do I have 0 viewers? Because I was waiting for you, Mr. Brain Juice. Well, I'm not really sure if you're Mr. My friend, Brain Juice. 0 viewers because we were waiting for you so you could be number 1. Also, how are you doing today? I hope you're doing okay. I hope it's a super awesome day. But sometimes 0 viewers just kind of happens. Let's see. Gotta make sure I'm not poisoned. Because poison is also something that happens. It's practically like having 0 viewers is pretty much the same thing as being poisoned sometimes. You just gotta deal with it. Sometimes you have to go to your blue-haired girlfriend and you have to go, hey, I have 0 viewers. And then she like casts this dispel move and you're like, well, at least I'm not poisoned anymore. And that's pretty cool. Well, for one, your blue-haired girlfriend is able to do something about that. That's pretty cool. Not all blue-haired girlfriends can do something about your poison. Or your 0 viewership. Well, anyway, the lesson of the story is get yourself a blue-haired girlfriend. Yes. Sometimes it is best to have 1 viewer, even if it is just yourself. Sometimes you just gotta go look at yourself. You gotta look at yourself in the mirror and go like, hey, thanks for checking me out. But yeah, either way, cool that you're here. Cool that you're hanging out in the chat. Thanks for hanging out in the chat. So tell me, Brain Juice, are you much of a Star Ocean fan? Are you looking forward to Star Ocean: The Second Story R? Because that is a pretty looking game. I don't feel like touching the demo yet, even though there's a demo out already. Oh gosh, these guys and their dang old shields. Oof. Ooh, I should do a team attack here. Yes. You got a point there. I don't think that this is a super duper easy stream to find if you're not that into Star Ocean. Uh, nice. Well, I'm glad that the search engine works. Yeah, 0 viewers. Maybe I'm toxic. Maybe it's because I'm actually a jerk. Maybe they don't like it when I make fun of people. And I'm like, hey, I see that you don't have a blue-haired girlfriend. Joke's on you. Well, hopefully it's not because I'm actually a jerk. I should probably advertise the streams better. Maybe I should come up with juicier titles. But coming up with juicy titles is hard. You know how many titles I had to come up with? So many juicy titles.
There's Mr. Enemy.
We can win this.
Oh, you're right. I would never have 0 viewers if I would just kind of turn on my own stream. That makes sense. You're a smart one. That's why you're the brain juice, huh? Come up with the best ideas. Yes. In fact, if I were to watch my own stream, I would, in fact, have possibly 2 entire viewers. Yes. Oh, man. You sure do know how to make math. A whole lot more easier to understand. I am not especially good at math. I was playing... What was that game called? I was playing Yuan Sword a few weeks ago. And that game, it was fun. It's a fun game. But boy, do they like slap you in the face with some math. Math puzzles, man. I'm not ready for them. Yeah, I suppose it would help to get more people on the stream. Like, I'm sure that it would be more appealing to go to a stream that has 2 viewers than a stream that has 0. But then again, we are in a little bit of a logic loop because you're here specifically because, well, one, you decide to search up Star Ocean, you know, bless you for doing so. But also you clicked because it has 0 viewers. But what if there's like a whole 0 viewer intrigue? What do we do then? But then they would only be clicking on just 0 viewers as opposed to anything with 1 viewer. That means anybody looking for 0 viewers would no longer look for us because there is now you and me here.
Unexpectedly weak.
Yeah, that's exactly the point. So anybody looking for 0 viewers is no longer looking for this.
Whoa! It's the enemy.
Ooh. Speaking of math, I always love the way Priestess in this version of the dub, she likes to pronounce her move as parabola beam. If I ever remembered anything from high school math, is that my math teacher never pronounced it as parabola. She always pronounced it like parabola.
Whoa! It's the enemy.
Also, my math teacher was Colombian. Maybe that's just how they pronounce it in Colombia. Maybe I'm actually pronouncing all of my math terms with a Colombian accent just because I had a Colombian math teacher. Ow, whoa. Dang old bunnies. I'm not fighting these guys correctly. The way I need to fight these guys is by sneezing dragons at them. Okay, I'm not sure why the camera also decided that Opera should be the person that we look at for a second there. Why did the camera look specifically at Opera? It is I, Claude, that is first player. Please look at Claude. If Claude dies, we're in a heap of trouble. Can't do that. Alright. Blue hair girlfriend, please do something about my poison. There we go. Awesome. Thank you, blue hair girlfriend. Alright. I do wish that they had a teleporter back to the middle point. Pretty convenient. It's pretty convenient that, you know, there's a teleporter at all, but I wish it wasn't just one way. Because, man, it is a bit of a trek to go down the stairs all over again. Although I guess it's still okay that I don't have to re-solve the puzzles. Because the puzzles in this Cave of Trials, they're a whole lot more intensive than I was ready for. I thought I'd be able to go in, fight a bunch of monsters, and, you know, have a pretty hard time because monsters be hard, but wasn't expecting puzzles. Not that all of them are super big brain puzzles. Like in the last stream, the puzzle really was just to go flick a switch on a statue. And I was like sitting there racking my brain for much longer than I probably should have. Just wondering, how do I do? What on earth is the deal with these buttons? Yeah, puzzles be hard.
We have a full score with this.
But yeah, thank goodness I don't actually have to re-solve anything. Although I will have to admit, if the door to the next place is not directly in front of me when I get downstairs, I kind of don't exactly remember how where the stairs is, so I'm gonna have to walk around a bit. Yes, well, this is pretty much just my first time doing the Cave of Trials. So I'm pretty much just trying to get to the end of the Cave of Trials. We've already beaten the boss of the game at this point, which was pretty cool. But the guys that were hanging out on that finale, which was supposed to be the finale when I was beating the boss of the game, they said, go do the Cave of Trials. And I was like, oh, that sounds hard. But you know what? We're doing it. We're doing it and we're halfway through. So yeah, just kind of playing this. Originally, we just kind of started the entire playthrough because the remake was announced, and that was pretty exciting. That was like 3 months ago, I think.
Leave it up to me.
Yeah, oh man, all these level ups. I just remembered I should probably go check out what my skills are, because I so easily forget that I'm supposed to assign things for these skills. But now that we're level 100 plus, kind of am running out of things to just kind of dump this SP on. Like, tool knowledge was never really all that important. It's not like I ever really sold anything. But you know what, that might just be a reflection of me on my real life, my day-to-day life, because you know what, I never actually sold used games to like GameStop or secondhand stores. Even if it was a kind of a dookie game, I tend to just keep those. Oh, you're not super duper excited for the remake? Interesting. Are you just like generally an old school gamer? I can respect that too. Or do you just kind of not like the HD 2D style that it's going for? Oh, you just got through this game this year. Oh, so it's like super duper fresh. Were you playing it on the PS1 or were you doing like the PSP version? Let's see. Ooh, I'll just arbitrarily choose recipe just because I don't want to let this girl have SP wasted. There we go. Learn how to whistle opera. Yeah, the PS1 version. It's an okay version. I am playing this with my PS1 disc that I bought from a local video game store about 10 years ago. But I never actually got around to playing it until last year. Because last year, around this time, the new Star Ocean 7? 6? The Divine Force, that was coming out, and I knew it was coming out, And I thought to myself, I never actually beat any Star Ocean games, even though I basically have all of them available to me. So I decided to actually play through the entire series before the new one came out. Oh, and you did a universe run. Oh my gosh. You played it once and you played it as hard as you could. Respect. I respect it. That is a lot. Yeah, I'd be pretty much Star Oceaned out myself if I were doing that.
I won't lose.
Stay focused.
Yeah. Playing all through all the Star Ocean games, that's a trip. Do you plan on doing them all, what's it called? On the hardest difficulties? Oh, you are playing Star Ocean 6 right now. Cool. What is your opinion on the series now that you played basically all of them? Because it is quite a series.
Wow, he looks strong. Be careful.
Ugh, all these enemies. That's right, you better parabola beam them, Thesis. Yeah, she is dealing out those parabola beams.
Looks like we won.
Just dealing those parabola beams, and yeah, she still has MP. I'm impressed.
Looks strong. Oh, please.
Yeah, it is kind of hard to sum up all of your feelings across 5 games. But yeah, I did a pretty similar thing about a year ago, where I just sat down and tried to play the entire series.
Are you hurt?
But I just did not. I did not beat 6 yet. I was kind of Star Oceaned out by the time I got to 6. When the game finally came out and I started playing it, I was having a pretty good time, you know, when I was playing it. I just didn't play much of it because I was kind of tired. I needed to play something else. Also, work things got in the way. I had to go focus on work stuff. Ooh, you write articles. Are you generally like a game reviewer? There is a lot to say about this series. Nice.
Goodbye.
Cool. Do you have like a website that you like to upload them onto? Oh, cue the struggler! You're debating whether or not you're trying to play Tekken or Sly Cooper 2. Ooh, that's hard. Because you could kind of just play Tekken into infinity. And just kind of be satisfied with your self-improvement. But if you choose Sly Cooper 2, yeah, you could start it and then have like a full experience. From beginning to end? Go through a story? Visit a story? That's a tough call. Oh, WordPress blog. That's pretty cool. Yeah, feel free to drop a link. I might be able to check out your website if I have time later. I do have to edit some stuff after the stream, but it sounds really cool, and I'm curious to see anybody's thoughts who had to recently try out every Star Ocean game. Right on, man. Yeah, if I have time later, I'll go ahead and check that out. Sounds cool. But yeah, playing one Star Ocean game, it's an experience on its own, but it's kind of a completely different experience playing all of them in close proximity. I will say that it was really cool as a series for being on all the same timeline. I think that's one of the highlights of the franchise, is that it is all on the same exact timeline, and they tend to call back events from other entries, so that's really cool. It makes you feel like what you did in every game does matter to the history. Like you're gonna hear about Claude Kenny and Star Ocean 6. Oh, you even did Blue Sphere. I actually was not able to beat Blue Sphere. Wow, you sure did thoroughly play these games. Very impressive. Ooh.
Wow.
It does make a lot of sense to be playing 6 twice. Because you have to play it at least twice if you want to get the entire story. You do have 2 protagonists.
Looks like we won.
Ah. Yeah, on my playthrough of 6, I wanted to do Raymond first. So I was playing with Ray. I just haven't finished it yet. I'm still pretty much just at the beginning.
Be careful.
Dragon Howl.
Ooh, cue the struggler with the looking for the T, the inside questions.
Unexpectedly weak.
Ooh, also I have more SP. There is definitely a lot to gain from grinding in the Star Ocean games. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I wanted to look at my SP. So I'm gonna go look at my SP. Opera? Opera has SP to look at. Here, go ahead and learn the sketching. What else does she need? So is your review website just run by you alone, or do you have another, like a team that you work with? Yeah. If it's like a team that, or an article that covers an entire series, should probably take a pretty long time. Just you. Yeah, especially if it's just by yourself. Sounds like a lot. But it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool that you are able to set these deadlines and keep them for yourself. Let's see here. Where was I going? Where I lost track. Am I going this way?
I won't lose. Oh, please.
Come on, him, Claude. Hit him with a dragon howl. That's right. That's what I need. I need more dragon howls in my life. I can't just be slapping things with a sword all day. I have to look at these enemies in the eyes and spit dragon fire. Oh yeah.
This is bad. Here's the enemy.
Being able to retry fights is definitely a pretty good convenience. Ugh. Especially if you're pumping up the difficulty. Going all the way with the difficulty, going universe difficulty. That's a whole lot of difficulty. I'd rather keep my difficulty on Earth, on a planet. This place is ridiculous. It is. I'm already struggling with it, and I'm only doing like a regular, normal difficulty. Also, I keep forgetting which direction I'm supposed to be going.
Heads up. I'm coming.
Wow. So to beat universe difficulty, you actually had to do the bonus dungeon, just to be able to beat the boss of the game. That does sound pretty hard. Yep. But yeah, that does sound about as hard as I expected it to be. One of the people that did frequent the streams, we might hear from them later. But there's one viewer that likes to pop in, Vegester. They tend to tell me how exactly what you need to be able to get through the those difficulties, the universe difficulty. Oh, you still have one thing that you didn't do. Did you do the ultimate final boss? Yeah, the unlimited. That is definitely a full commitment right there, because you need to like start that like at the beginning of the game.
I won't lose.
I might try that in the remake. I don't know. It sounds ridiculously hard.
We have a full score with
I don't know. I might try taking off the limiter of the final boss in the new version. But I did not do that for this run.
I won't lose. I'm coming.
I've also been reserving the Reina storyline for when I get the remake. So I've only ever played Claude's side. Ah, you got to the wizard boss. I'm not sure which one's the wizard boss. Ooh, if we're lucky, maybe I'll get to the wizard boss.
What?
Oh my gosh, oh, that does not sound like a good time. Getting one shot by a boss? What does one even do? I wonder if the reflect armor helps? I don't know. I guess I will find out when I see that guy. Sounds crazy though. Tia! Good job, Claude. You definitely hit that guy. Alright. Where is the dang door? How do I proceed? Where's the downstairs? I've already completed this floor. I just had to be able to remember how to get down. How do I get funky? All these enemies in the way. Yeah, just like with the limiter on, that boss is already pretty ridiculous. He's scooting all over the place. He's casting all sorts of magic really fast. Yeah, unless you feel like you really need the limiter off experience for the sake of your article, I'm not sure if you really need to put yourself through all that, because that sounds really hard. This game gets really hard. Especially if you're dealing with the PS1 version, where it might bug out on you and you have to reset the game in the middle of a boss fight.
Be careful. Go!
Yeah. This game definitely does have the battles of attrition. That was definitely me fighting the magic hand during one of those in-game trials, story trials. You know which one I'm talking about? The magic hand? That was a struggle. That was an episode. That was like an hour of me really hoping I don't run out of resources. Yeah, I ran out of MP, but so did the magic hand. So I just kind of had Reina kick him until he was not moving anymore. Dang magic hand.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, this game be tough. This game definitely be tough.
When did they?
Yeah, I am told that there's definitely more efficient team compositions. I'm constantly reminded that Priestess sucks and should not be on the team, but I also find Priestess adorable, so I want her to never leave the screen. In fact, I found her so adorable that I looked at my team, saw her at level 60, and I thought, what I need in my life is strong Priestess. So I decided to grind for like 3 hours, and I got myself a level 120 plus Priestess. Because sometimes fandom is about dedication. I have the best character in the game in my party. Is it Reina? Reina's pretty good. She's my blue hair girlfriend. Oh yeah, Opera. Yeah, she's alright. I don't actually have her healing spell because I I actually just recently leveled up her mechanic abilities. I'm really bad at keeping up with crafting. In any game, really. I don't really do much synthesis or crafting stuff. But yeah, I am definitely told that Opera has a pretty sick healing move. But I also like how trigger happy she is. She might be hitting things more often with that one move right there than I am swinging around my sword. Yeah, that move. She does rule for spamming that move. Where is the exit? I feel like I'm running around in circles looking for a dang old exit. Where's the exit? I can't remember. I'm so bad at directions. Like my 80% of my time spent in this place is me going, which direction am I supposed to be going? Gosh. And then all the while also having to deal with all the monsters. That has been like a pretty consistent thing with this playthrough though. Just me straight up forgetting which direction things are. Towns and dungeons, where are they? Where is anything in this game? Gosh. Oh. Like, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a whole lot more important later, but so far Reina's doing pretty good with her fairy heals. So I have not actually needed Opera to do her healing spell. But I am told that it kind of rules.
It's gonna be tough. Oh, please!
Burst knuckle, burst knuckle. Oh, you don't use Reina at all. How bold. Yeah, you kind of just need Reina for early portions, but I guess if you have someone who could heal pretty solidly, you don't need Reina, I guess. But for me right now, with how my team is, I can't live without my blue hair girlfriend. Especially since Opera is not actually healing. There we go. Yeah. Burst knuckle. Yeah. Makes me feel like Terry Bogard. I do wonder how different the balance is going to be in the new game. Oops. No. No, I'm not trying to go up.
I won't lose.
Yeah, I am told that there are a good many characters that suck and should not be in my party. Like Priestess, she sucks and should not be in my party. Also Celine, she sucks and should never be in my party. I've recruited both of those.
We have a full score with this.
Yeah. It feels like just going in and beating things up. That just feels like the efficient thing. Especially when it feels like MP is just so usable. You could totally just run out. Like Opera's already running out of MP.
We have a full score with this.
I did it.
Yeah, I had Leon in my first playthrough of this game. And I used him for a little bit. But yeah, generally I didn't really use casters. In my first playthrough, my end party was Claude, Reina, Priestess, and Chisato.
Unexpectedly weak.
Ah, Ernest. I have not used Ernest a whole lot, but he's definitely recruited. Oh.
Wow.
Oh, does that stuff actually change your ending much? I didn't know that there was that much different endings. I didn't know that the endings really make that much different. Ah. Yeah, I guess I got a pretty standard ending for Claude. There, he's going into space with Reina. The end.
You're in my way. Heads up.
Well, it's pretty cool that you got yourself more variety there.
We got it. I thought.
You know, I am a little bit disappointed that there is not an option to have PS1 dub in the remake. They do in PSP dub. Where is the door? I feel like I searched everywhere. Did I not? Why am I so lost? I beat this place already.
Stay focused.
Is Leon that much better at surviving?
Looks like we won.
Maybe he has better equipment.
Yeah.
It is kind of funny to think that a little mage boy does a better job surviving battles than the girl with the mechanical arms. Oh, yeah, you know what? That probably helps. Priestess will run up to an enemy and very slowly try to fight it. Although it does help that the Priestess CPU right now does just kind of want to throw things at the enemy. So she is kind of keeping her distance. Up to her, though.
Careful.
Be careful.
Be careful. Yeah, I could definitely understand needing a break.
Well, somewhere around 84.
Just playing this Cave of Trials once a week feels like a lot.
I will win. Oh.
Ah. Do you usually do just RPGs and such, or do you do a whole plethora of different genres?
We won.
I do find myself playing a whole lot more JRPGs than most any other things these days. But that's just me personally. Where am I? Where is the door I want to leave? Tired of fighting these things. Can I escape? Alright, we can run pretty fast.
I'm going home.
Yeah, we can exit. There we go. We can retreat without dying now. Whoa, Tony Hawk's Underground 1 and 2.
You're in my way.
Alright, yeah.
Careful.
That's a pretty different game from a JRPG as far as I know. So, sounds like you are doing yourself a pretty large variety of different games.
Heads up.
Oh, so you were, what was it, like a collaborative thing? That's pretty cool.
Looks like we won.
Collaboration, but also Tony Hawk. Sounds like a pretty good time. Exit. I just want to leave.
Heads up.
I just want to get to the next floor.
I think.
What is this place? Yeah. 2000s games and before definitely are a different brand from today.
Heads up.
Careful.
Yeah, in the past few years, I've been playing a whole lot more. I guess people would call them retro. Like, I think these days people consider PS2 games in the realm of being retro. So I guess I do play a lot of retro games. But occasionally I do like to
My way. Better be careful.
try something out new. Like, I'm really looking forward to Cry Machina. That's coming out later this month. I'm looking forward to that. Because I think it's supposed to be pretty similar to Cry Star. That came out, I think, in 2019, and I played that when that came out. And I enjoyed that game a lot. Alright, so do I go right here? I need a map. I'm so bad with directions. Yeah, definitely looking forward to Cry Machina. Otherwise, I am kind of looking forward to things that are mostly remakes of 2000s and before. Things like Mario RPG and Paper Mario, Thousand Year Door. I'm about that. But you know what, I guess I do like me Marios. Because I am also looking forward to Mario Wonder. Not an RPG at all, but darn it, it's the Marios.
We have a full score with that.
Yeah, it would be cool to be able to run around this place without this huge volume of random encounters, but like, I guess it's part of the challenge to be able to survive the endless gauntlet of enemies. Just the straight barrage of enemies that's coming at you. Like, I keep on losing track of what direction I was going every time. There's a fight just every couple seconds.
Behind?
Oh, really? Ooh, story. I love stories. Share. Let me know. I want to know the juicy story about Mario. All right. Nice. Made it to the last boss. You were about to beat the game as a little kid. Sounds good.
Like we won.
I like the beginning of the story. Oh no. Wow, you got launched into the Shadow Realm. You got stuck and couldn't even play it even if you wanted to. That's almost like my my hang up on
We have a full
Star Ocean 3 till the end of time. You got the game back. Yeah. That's a really good game as far as I remember. I haven't played that game. I think I was in high school, so it's been a pretty hot minute since I last played that game. But yeah, many years later in 2019, you finally beat the game. But what were your thoughts on it after you finally beat it? After that long period of time? But honestly, if it's been that long and you had to start it over, it's probably not that bad to start over after a long time. At least that's what I learned. Because I've been picking up a lot of things in my backlog that have been sitting there for a long time, and I feel like it's just a better experience to just start it all over again.
Let's fight. Better be careful.
Yeah, that is exactly how I felt with Star Ocean 3. Because that is one that I started like way back in, had to have been around 2009 or so. 2009, 2008 maybe even. I started that way back then, and I even got to the final boss, and that final boss was kicking me, man. That final boss was hard. Yeah, I finally beat Star Ocean 3 last year when I was playing the entire series, and I ended up, of course, restarting that entire game too.
Are you okay?
Oof. Where is the dang door? How do we leave? I want to leave.
Guess it's time for hunting. Better be careful.
Looks like we won. The enemy.
Go!
Dragon Hell. Dragon Hell. I should not be stuck on this floor. I don't want to. Been running around this floor for almost an hour at this point.
Unexpectedly.
I don't want to like pull out my tablet, try to search for a way out of here. I just need a dang map or something.
Heads up.
This dungeon definitely needs a map. If this place needs something, it needs a map. Like a mini map, that would be great.
Is that it?
But yeah, it's super cool that after all that time, Paper Mario was still a good game for you. 1,000-Year Door. That is a good game. No, I'm actually playing this straight on the PS2 with my PS1 discs.
Looks like we won. My strength.
I did it.
But yeah, definitely need those quality of life improvements. Retrying fights, that is a modern thing. Honestly, the capture would probably look better if I were using an emulator. But I don't know, I like having my collections of things and being able to just use those. Yeah, I believe you with the convenience. Well, for one thing, like having this monster of just a stack of game consoles next to me with an entanglement of cords is kind of crazy. You don't have capture card. Capture cards are kind of expensive too. I'm using a capture card that I got as a gift from my family member. So that was pretty cool. So I'm also getting full use out of it. I've been streaming for a while now.
Is that it?
Oh no. It actually gave up on you. I'm so sorry that your capture card gave up on you. But it tried its best, I'm sure.
You're in my way. Better be careful.
Dragon Howl! Dragon Howl!
Although I am kind of running into the problem that I can't actually capture things on like the PS3 because of the whole HDCP something. The PS3 blocks the ability to actually use a capture card with it, which is pretty lame. Why? Why can't I find the stairs? I feel like I've searched every room. How did I find the stairs in the first playthrough? I can't believe this.
It's gonna be tough.
No, leave me alone, Donkey Kongs. Get away from me. Ow, stop punching Claude. No, I'm not even gonna fight you guys. Stop being a priestess. Wow. Wow, half her HP is gone. It might have been faster if I just beat them up, really. Because priestess was taking her time running away. Alright. I do tend to feel like running away in RPGs in the 2000s and before is an awful option. For the most part, running away in these JRPGs is just they make fun of you for not using it sometimes, but they also make it such a terrible option. Because all it does is give the enemy free reign to possibly give you a game over. Like, you definitely don't even want to try to run if you're actually having a hard time with a fight, because they will probably just kill you. And then in the tutorial, the game's all like, hey, if you're having trouble in a fight, you should run away. And you're like, no, that's actually the worst option I could choose. I should at least throw out an attack. Maybe I'll do like a quadruple critical or something. Because running away is the worst thing you could possibly try in these games.
You're in my way. Better be careful.
But then again, I haven't tried too many very modern JRPGs, so I can't say if running away is any better of an option these days. But the only one that the one that I did not have a terrible experience using the runaway option in as far as more old school games is Paladin's Quest. For some reason I felt like running away in Paladin's Quest on the Super Nintendo. That was a pretty viable option to actually survive. Especially with the nature of the gameplay in that. Because it is a pretty high encounter rate, and it is a pretty grindiferous game. Chrono Cross. You know what? Between you and me, I have not actually played Chrono Cross. Wait, no, I played Chrono Cross. I was thinking about Chrono Trigger. Chrono Cross. Chrono Cross, I think it's pretty viable to be able to run. I was playing Chrono Cross pretty recently. A couple months ago. Just kind of on my own. I wasn't streaming it. I was playing the PS1 version. But yeah, running away in Chrono Cross is pretty viable. But you know, between you and me, I have not actually played Chrono Trigger. For some reason, I've been saving Chrono Trigger. I don't know what for, but I've been saving Chrono Trigger. Whoa.
This is bad. Here's the enemy.
Be careful.
Oh.
Dragon Howl!
Did you like the remake then?
Dragon Howl!
when you finally got a chance to play Chrono Cross.
Leave it to me.
Where is the door? Like, doors really exist, right? Downstairs?
You're in my
Progress?
Things will work out.
How do we do it? Did not expect to spend half a stream just trying to figure out how to get back to where I was. Ah, okay.
Unexpectedly reached. Yes.
did it.
Yeah, the story could be good, but also I could see where it could definitely lose you. Because it starts out pretty run-of-the-mill, and then it gets pretty fun in the middle. Then at the end, there's a whole lot of text dump without any presentation at all. You're just standing there, and an old man is telling you the story of the game for a pretty hot minute. So, I would say Chrono Cross is a game that has a whole lot of great ideas.
Careful. It's the enemy.
Has a whole lot of great ideas and very complex execution. Like there's like so many things apparently with the battle system that the game just does not tell you.
You're in my way. Better be careful.
I thought the leveling system, well, for me, when I was playing Chrono Cross, I thought it was okay. I felt like it did help facilitate the fact that you can recruit dozens of characters. So I thought that was okay. But you're right, it does not give you a whole lot to mess with. But I think what it really was trying to do was facilitate being able to have just a huge variety of different characters, different party compositions. So it was a whole lot less about actually leveling up, as far as I could understand. Yeah. Definitely was not a game made to reward you for grinding.
This is bad. Dragon Howl! Dragon Howl! Dragon Howl!
And it did feel like it did make you need to what's it called? Craft. I felt like if you needed equipment for that game, you probably had to craft it. And I'm not a huge crafting person. In fact, I basically don't like crafting. So I'm pretty sure that my equipment probably was really bad in that game.
Looks like we won.
Yeah, you know, grinding in these games don't feel terrible.
Behind?
When did they?
Yeah, there's definitely Radiata stories, which I deem one of my favorite RPGs of all time. Radiata stories. I've been wanting to turn that back on, because I definitely have not played any Radiata stories in over a decade. Oh no, you guys didn't get Radiata stories? Oh no, then which games are you talking about? That has more characters than that's Tri-Ace and also has more characters than Chrono Cross, because that is like the quintessential lots of characters Tri-Ace game as far as I'm concerned. Take this. I'm like racking my brain. What other Tri-Ace games were there? Because like anything else, aside from Radiata Stories and Chrono Cross that even has that breadth of characters, is just the Suikoden series.
I did it.
Personally, I loved Radiata Stories. I just liked the the personality of the game was ridiculous.
Heads up.
Music was so catchy. I thought the main character was hilarious for some reason. Oh, you're worried about missing characters? Oh. Yeah, that...
Leave it to me.
If that's what you're worried about, it might be a rough time. Because that game really asks you to really just stalk the NPCs to figure out what they're doing with their day to be able to recruit them. And there's a lot, man. There's a lot. I loved it. I loved that game a lot. Even though I don't think I ever got all the characters, I just got a pretty good handful of them and was pretty happy with what I got. Gosh. Yeah. If I were to try to recruit everybody in that game, I would definitely be trying to do it with a guide in hand. A guide straight up glued to my face. Because I'm not trying to figure that all out on my own. Yeah, but it's still hard because you still have to like actively do the things, follow the people around. Yeah. Yeah, I could definitely understand feeling that way. But when I was going through Chrono Cross, at first I was feeling a little bit like that. I was all like, but I don't want to miss this or that. I feel like there was also another game that made me feel that way pretty recently, but some things you kind of just gotta let go. Ah, okay. Yeah, it sounds like you didn't get super duper far.
I will win.
This is bad. Dragon Howl! Dragon Howl! Dragon Howl! Dragon Howl!
Yeah, this stream is definitely turning into a grind session because I am not finding finding the damn door. Why can't I find the door? This is crazy. Am I stupid? Why can't I find the damn door? No wonder I have 0 views. People are like, this guy's not gonna be able to find no door. Dang old downstairs. Don't give him views. Did I save after beating this floor? I did save after beating this floor. In fact, I beat this floor and then I went to the second floor, like the floor after this one, and beat that floor. But like for some reason I just can't find like the dang old downstairs. So I could get back to that floor. I don't know what's going on.
What?
Ha! Ha! Dragon Howl! Dragon Howl! Dragon Howl! Dragon Howl! Dragon Howl! Dragon Howl! Dragon Howl!
Come on, just get these enemies out of the way. Please, I just need to get out.
Full score with this.
Can't believe I'm actually running around in a circle for an hour, not knowing where the door is.
Let's fight.
Be careful.
No, I don't want to fight. I want to leave. I want to continue. Gosh, I can't believe this. At this point, how many levels did I get just being lost and being stuck here? Not being able to find the way to continue here. Oh wow, you actually used Noel and Bowman. Noel was scary to use. I'm not sure if it's my disc specifically, but he had like one spell that seemed like it was about to freeze the game. So I stopped using him because I just knew at some point it was gonna for real freeze the game.
Heads up. I'm coming.
Wow. I like the variety of the different party compositions that you've been using.
Looks like we won.
But yeah, I never actually got Bowman because every time I try, I end up wanting to bring Priestess with me. So I never ended up getting Bowman. I actually did not know that you could not get Bowman if you decide to bring Priestess with you.
Worked out, I think.
I actually have not beaten Blue Sphere. I was emulating that for a while. The dungeons are cool, but for some reason, like doing a whole lot of it started to feel kind of cumbersome. It's hard for me to explain, but for some reason, I found myself losing steam playing Blue Sphere.
Heads up. I'm coming.
This dungeon definitely has its puzzles, man. Yeah, I do need to turn on Blue Sphere again. I was playing it on my Steam Deck like a cool kid. But definitely, like, I feel like I was on like the latter half of Blue Sphere. I don't know, that was kind of like a year ago. I can't remember what I was doing in that game.
You're in my way. Better be careful.
Dragon Howl! Dragon Howl!
But I can say that the what's it called? The battle system in Blue Sphere was really interesting because it leaned a whole lot more on button press timing to do combos, like having to push the button in a rhythm, the attack button in a rhythm, to be able to do a combo. I thought that was really interesting. It was really hard. And I think you could still get hit in the middle of trying to do that combo, so it's definitely really hard.
Is that it? Okay. You're in my way.
The Leviator? I'm not sure if I even got that far. But yeah, Blue Sphere definitely felt like they're doing like Zelda dungeons, but harder.
Oh, good.
Maybe, I don't know. I might have gotten there. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot what I was doing in that game. Yeah, I probably might have made it there then.
I will turn you into a bee.
I don't remember what I was doing. Oh man. That is one thing that I wish 2000s and before games did better, is giving you ways to remember what the heck you were doing in the game.
I think.
Oh boy. If you had a hard time with that dungeon the first time, wait until you go through the entire thing.
That was easy.
Let's see. Does Reina have skill points? Oh, Reina does have skill points I need to use. Just use them on something, man. Girls got skill points. The skill points gotta go. Reina needs to learn how to provoke something. Let the girl provoke. I don't really want to learn flip, because I don't remember flip being super useful when I was using it in my first playthrough. But man, Reina, you have so many skills. Let's see. Opera can learn more things. Wait, there is something harder than universe mode? Unlocking the universe mode. Ooh. That does sound ridiculous. Oh, the stairs. Is that it? Finally, after an hour of life? Looking for the coveted staircase? Did I finally find the dang old stairs? Alright. Finally going downstairs. I can't believe it. Alright. Gonna go down this stairs. Hopefully I don't die. I'll kind of be upset that if I go into another floor and I die. Oh, you collect voice clips, and voice clips are tied behind provocation? Oh, jeez.
Don't bother me.
Oh my gosh.
We're out of here.
You already have to go through a personal trial just to earn the universe mode. Yeah.
Careful.
Be careful.
So many enemies. Oh, I just had to tickle these guys to kill them. Ha ha! Easy peasy. There we go.
Looks like we won.
Ah, so they're talking about every sound clip, like every sound clip.
Is this it? Beware.
Oh man, every voice clip. Oh wow. It's almost like you have to play a gotcha just to get a voice clip. Gosh, RNG. Video games and their dang old RNG. Alright, I don't really need to fight all these dudes. Alright, oh my gosh. Progress, finally progress. Let's see how long it takes to actually beat the floor after this. Who is this? There's like a guy walking around here. Why is he walking around here?
It's the enemy.
Be careful.
Well, I don't want to fight these guys.
We're out of here.
Santa. It is Santa. Let's see, I'm the door-to-door Santa. What bargain can I get for you today? Door-to-door Santa, what is this? Santa, you're just toting around a bunch of rocks. Ooh, a go home frog. Ooh. He has such cool items. What on earth is Santa boots? Sounds pretty cool though. I kind of want a good chunk of these here. I'm gonna buy some of these. Go home frog sounds pretty good. What should I? Oh no, I don't have enough for the Santa boots. Oh. Interesting. And it's just a random item. You just made a purchase of a lifetime. Thanks, Santa. Oh. I was kind of starting to wonder what the heck I'm going to do with all this money that I've just been accumulating from the grind in this cave of trials. But I could collect all of Santa's toys, I guess. When did I get poisoned? Priestess, when did you even get the opportunity to get poisoned by something? That girl's incredible. Priestess. Alright, let's see here. No, that's the way out. It would be cool to leave, but I'm not ready. I need to continue. Oh, so he's not gonna be there all the time? Oh shoot, maybe I should have bought more crap from him. Oh no. Wasted opportunity. What did I buy? Just like a couple things from him. Oh well. You know what, I'm gonna be running around this place for a pretty long time, so I might run into him again anyway. Alright, a new level. I've never been on this floor before. I don't know what's about to happen.
Whoa! This close?
That was definitely the first time I've seen him. I didn't even know there was going to be a Santa, some guy that was going to sell me crazy items. Crazy expensive items at that. I'm glad I did buy something off of him, but I'm just kind of regretting not buying more. Now that I know that he is not an all the time sort of thing. Like, I did not see him the last time I went through that room. That's why I was all like, who the heck is this guy? Well, I don't know. I didn't realize that he was a random appearance. It's crazy. But it's also really fun. I like the idea of it. Just having this guy that can randomly appear to sell you cool things. I like that. Oh, he'll still be there as long as I don't leave the dungeon. Well, I'm definitely gonna leave the dungeon eventually. Dragon Howl.
I feel stronger. I did it.
Oh man, so many levels. Oh. I'm gonna have to leave eventually. Okay, what's this thing? Something's written on this stone tablet. Make the offering on the altar whose portal opens with the jewel's power. Okay, looks like I'm looking for a jewel. Alright, that sounds like a pretty straightforward puzzle. All I had to do is muscle my way through these enemies. And I will probably find a jewel eventually. What just killed me? I can't believe Claw just died? Claw died and Raina is not already ready to heal me? Raina, please. There we go. Oh. I'm glad that I can rely on Raina to still do her part of the thing. Justify her place in my party. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, I'm not ready to die. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're like in actual trouble right now. Why are these things so strong? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, gosh. I can't. Please. Uh-oh. Can't use an item. Oh, jeez. Oh, wow. I can't believe I actually died. After all those levels. And I'm not even 100% sure if I could remember how to get back to that staircase. Yeah, whatever. What's she gonna do? Lose 10 levels, I guess. Oh. Maybe it's more like 8 levels. 9 levels, maybe. I hope the remake makes it easier. But I guess it's supposed to be like part of the Cave of Trials. You have to be able to survive. But you know what? You're right. If just kind of off the bat, if there is a retry option without booting you to your last save, then just inherently it's going to be easier. Oh man, this Cave of Trials, son, it's something. But you know what? That was partially on me. I was getting cocky. I thought I was hot. I thought I was cool. I thought I was gonna burn through that floor just because I had what, level 150 plus Reina? Nah, man, that's not how life works. You can't just go toting around 150 plus Reina and think that you're the coolest guy on the block because your blue-haired girlfriend's super strong and buff. No, there's more to life than that. You have to plan things. You have to take your fights seriously. You can't just trust Reina to handle all the bullies. Look at her, she's getting bullied. She's running for her life right now. I should probably help her. There we go. Come on, just get rid of this thing. Come on, guys, just hit it. Hit it. Gosh, this enemy sucks. Stop blocking so much. You don't have to block. You can't just accept the loss. The priestess kill it? Alright. I also didn't realize there was another one of these turtles just sitting here. Please, stop blocking. Just be hit. Get hit by every blast that my other girlfriends are hitting you with. There we go. I'm gonna get those levels back eventually. But yeah, you know what? I can totally appreciate that the remake is gonna have the option to retry after you get dead. Because I could definitely use a retry right about now. Will I even be able to get back? I hope I'm able to get back. Gosh, I had to get past all these things. I did hear that they fixed the game, the way they cast spells in the remake, because I didn't touch the demo at all. I didn't feel like touching it. I'm gonna play it when the game actually comes out. But I did hear that you don't have to watch an entire cutscene every time somebody casts a spell, and that is definitely one of the worst things about the enemies in this Cave of Trial. Just every enemy that wants to cast a spell, they just want to throw the longest spells at you. They want to toss some marbles all the way from space, and you have to watch the entire cutscene of them doing that.
Oh, it's just them.
There's the enemy.
We're out of here.
But gosh, leave me alone. I just want to get back to where I was. It took me so long. It took me like an hour just to get to where I was. Didn't even have to solve any puzzles. I just had a really bad sense of direction.
Oh, it's just them.
Don't bother me.
We're out of here.
Yes, get me out. Let me leave.
There's Mr. Enemy. Beware.
Oh gosh, can I run from these guys? I just want to run from these guys. Opera, leave! Stop it! No! Oh. Now we're gonna have to sit through 2 hours of watching these marbles fall from space. Maybe they'll kill Opera before she actually decides to run away, before the other guys try to toss all their space marbles at her. They're probably already getting ready to toss more space marbles at her. You know, they cast that pretty fast. I'm almost impressed with them. Just run, Opera. Just stop. There we go. And,
Is this it?
We can win this.
we can win this, but can we also run from this? Yes, we can. All right. Groovy. Here we go. Is this it? Is this the... We're almost there.
You're in my way.
Careful.
All these bunnies. I had to deal with so many bunnies on this floor. I was actually using this floor to grind a couple weeks ago. Just for some reason I thought it was a good idea to grind against these bunnies. Because they're not super duper hard to defeat. They definitely still give you EXP.
Don't take me lightly. Oh my!
Good job, Opera. You got a level up. That is one level that we were able to recover from getting the game over.
Be careful.
Gosh, I don't want to fight all these things. We're gonna run. Run faster, please. Ah, we got away. Only one person got poisoned. And it was Raina herself, so she could fix her own problem. You make a mistake, Raina, you better be able to fix it. Oh, good, you fixed it. Good job, Raina.
Things will work out.
With all the bunnies.
Let's get out.
I want my EXP back, but at the same time, I don't want to sit around and fight more bunnies. Feel like I spent plenty of hours of my life fighting bunnies. Those are like the most ridiculous enemy at the beginning of the game. Like at the beginning, because you don't really have a whole lot of killer moves to be able to fight bunnies, and the way they jump around is so crazy. Claude can't keep up with them. Just mathematically, Claude cannot keep up with a bunch of bunnies jumping around. Claude's always just swinging his sword just every wrong direction to be able to hit a bunny. Will never truly be able to hit a bunny. And that's why the bunnies will always be his actual number one nemesis.
You're in my way.
Things will work out.
It just so happens that they be the thing that is mostly on this floor.
Let's retreat.
But you know what? Good thing it's pretty easy to run away from these things. Yeah, without getting too much repercussion. Alright, back to level 5. And I have to try to remember... How did I get...
No! What shall I do?
Ooh, what did you manage to get on your universe run? Hopefully it was something worth it. Oh, you got Opera's ultimate skill, Hyper Launcher. Cool. Did you have to use her mechanic abilities, her mech knowledge stuff? Because I have not done any of that.
It's gonna be tough. Let's
That's
try.
probably why I don't have Healing Star. Yeah, I bet it took ages having to do the item gotcha in this game. The built-in gotcha.
Got it.
Yeah, that sounds it sounds like a lot to deal with. Yeah, I actually have not done any of the machinery stuff in this playthrough, so I don't have Healing Star, and I definitely don't have her ultimate. So good job in actually making it making that happen. So I'm assuming that you got a whole lot of mileage out of it since it was in universe mode. Opera had to go do her ultimate on people.
Dragon Hole!
Listen, man, no shame in it, because it was so hard to get there. It was so hard to get the move. It has to hit somebody, man. And the boss of the game is a dang old jerk. You have to be able to.
Behind you.
You have to hit him. You have to do it to him.
Dragon Howl!
What is happening?
Dragon Howl! Dragon Howl!
Oh, did he hit Claude with the silence? Well, you can't silence the dragon howl. There we go. Honestly, it sounds pretty satisfying to just go melt the boss of the game's face off with the hyper launcher that you spent so much praying to RNGesus for, and to have it finally delivered upon you. I would be using it every second I got. Every opportunity, every chance I get is gonna be that hyper launcher, man. The Dragon Howl. So much Dragon Howl. I'm not gonna use any other move aside from Dragon Howl. The Dragon Howl gets me through the night. Hold on, am I supposed to go? Oh yeah, you did need the voice clip, didn't you? And it just sounds like it's just only a win if you manage to get it. Yeah, good job getting that. Burst knuckle, because I'm tired of throwing dragons at people. Come on, I want to burst knuckle some more. Hurry up and finish your healing. Oh, you guys taking my kill? Whatever. That just means I get to burst knuckle something else.
I will win. Be careful.
Burst knuckle. Oh, out.
Unexpectedly weak.
Yeah, I just kind of remembered during my last stream of this game that there were a lot of moves of Claude's that I was just kind of neglecting. Just because I would default Dragon Howl. Burst knuckle. Yeah. But I do think that burst knuckle is kind of a fun move, so I started using this one.
Are you hurt?
I did it.
Wahoo, Reina, getting some of those levels that we lost.
I will win. I won't lose.
Dragon Howl.
First knuckle.
Is that it? I will win.
Stay focused. Dragon Howl.
Come on. We gotta get back to the floor. It does not help that I kinda started autopiloting when I actually found the proper direction earlier. I just kinda looked up and all of a sudden I was where I wanted to be.
I won't lose.
Stay focused. Dragon Howl.
Just more Dragon Howls, please.
Looks like we won.
Look strong. It's gonna be tough.
Dragon Howl. More Dragon Howl. More Dragon Howl. Gonna Dragon Howl all day. There we go.
bad. Here's the enemy.
I will win.
I'm gonna actually run from this one.
We're out of here.
Home, home! I'm going home! I will win. Oh, please!
Dragon Howl.
Oh, more Dragon Howls. Dragon Howls get us through the day. First Knuckles are probably pretty cool too.
Is that it?
Yes.
But maybe I will switch up my moves again. What other things does Claude have right now that I have not been using at all? Let's see here. Can use more Sword Bomber. There we go. Now that's a move. Oh, there's the stairs. All right, I can continue. Not only am I going to go onto the next floor, I'm going to go to the next floor and use Sword Bomber.
Dragon Howl.
I'm going to use Sword Bomber right now. Go get the Sword Bomber.
Sword Bomb.
Yeah! Throw more things at him, Claude.
Is that it?
It's such a fun move that I almost wish that he had more things to throw at them.
Is this it?
Oh, no, I don't want to fight these things. I'm gonna go ahead and run from these things. Don't fight them! Opera, you get away from there. Don't touch the crazy statues. Nah, man, somebody already got poisoned. Brandon, why you gotta get poisoned like that? Let's see here. Dispel. There we go. Alright, and to progress we go.
Behind you.
Oh, geez. Okay, gonna go ahead and run.
We're out of here.
Wow, look how fast they go. They're like metal slimes. Barely do any damage and they move really fast. Which reminds me, I do want to play a little bit more of Dragon Quest IV. I'm not sure if anybody watching is a Dragon Quest fan, because I just pretty recently became a Dragon Quest fan within the past couple years. But I am pretty excited for the new Dragon Quest monsters coming out. But that Dragon Quest monsters seems to be taking a whole lot from Dragon Quest IV. I just have not. What's going on? It didn't freeze, did it? This isn't like just a completely cursed playthrough, is it? Oh no! It can't be true. It's seeming pretty frozen. But why? All I did was run. Granted, I guess that's not something I've done a whole lot of in this game, just in general. So maybe I was just running out of luck eventually. Because the game totally intends on freezing at some point when I try to run away. Never run from battles, even though it's a battle that might take 15 extra minutes because the enemy doesn't want to die. Okay. I guess I'm resetting. Blue screen of death. There we go. The old PS2 start screen. Alright. But I swear I'm gonna progress today. I'm gonna beat a boss or something. I was supposed to get like 7 floors down today. That was the plan. I was gonna do it, I swear. See here, the Wandering Dungeon of Star Ocean 4. I don't think I did any bonus stuff in Star Ocean 4. Oh no! You got the entire power cut off. It wasn't just the disc being a crappy disc from the 90s. No, it was just the full-on power not working. Yeah. So I guess it's pretty similar to this Cave of Trials where you don't get a save point.
Oh, it's just them.
You just have to go or you leave. Oh wait, oh, this makes me even more angry because I just now realized that I no longer have the items that I bought from Santa. I just noticed. I just realized that was the case. Even though that was definitely the case earlier when I died.
My strength is starting to overflow.
I just realized that I lost a lot. But I swear we're gonna get somewhere today, man. Stop being poisoned, you dang old priestess. We're getting somewhere, darn it.
I'm coming.
Things will work out somehow.
No, stop.
Get out of here.
Priestess, no. Now you're gonna die. You get out of there before they start casting. Oh, the mage didn't want to cast anything. It decided that it wanted to go twirl around. I'm not complaining. I like that it didn't want to make me watch an entire 50-hour cutscene of them throwing marbles from space. I don't need that in my life.
Let's retreat.
All right. Just gotta get there.
Be careful.
Run. Oh, stop doing things. Stop doing things, Opera. Oh, okay. There we go. Come on. Come on, we have so many things to do. So many other floors to look at.
Oh, it's just them.
No,
Just them.
We're out of here.
run.
And up. But I feel like I'm on borrowed time every time I run now. Because the disc already expressed that, you know, every time I run, there's just a possibility that it's gonna freeze.
There's the enemy.
It's gonna quit.
Let's get out of here.
I've also been thinking maybe I should get my discs buffed. These dang old PS1 discs. But then again, it's kind of scary thinking of getting these things buffed because PS1 discs, not the sturdiest of discs.
Mr. Enemy. I'm coming.
Like Blu-ray discs, they're pretty sturdy just in comparison.
Out of here.
Like you could do a pretty good amount of things to it before it stops wanting to do what it's supposed to be doing. But PS1 discs, kind of scared for those.
Behind?
What?
Let's get out of here.
Ooh, time to leave. There we go. Don't bother with fighting a bunch of goat people. You don't need to fight so many goat people.
Behind?
And again, with all the bunnies. Also, don't have to fight all these bunnies. You can just run from everything. You know, I don't really know if I have a strategy for when I get to the new floor. Because they definitely beat me up. Don't really have a strategy for fighting them. Maybe the answer really is Sword Bomber. That's what I need to be doing. Just exploding them with marbles that I shoot from my sword. My sword marbles, if you will.
Heads up.
Be careful.
Alright, gotta get out of here.
Let's get out of here.
I'm going home.
Yes. You better be going home. Well, no, don't go home, Priestess. Home is far away. Home technically destroyed for you at the moment. But what we're doing is we're getting to the next floor, Priestess. That's what you need to focus on. Going downstairs. Going to the dang old basement.